So you found out on Thursday night that you were going to be the salutatorian for Carvers Bay. What was that like when you heard that?
It was very it was shocking to me. So my whole 12th grade year, I knew I was either 2 or 3, but that night I felt like I dropped down to 3, and I was very nervous. It was insane. And then when I heard my name, I didn't know was I supposed to get up or I was shocked.
So is this something you've been striving for, or it just happened naturally?
I don't want to be cocky and say it happened naturally, but I was working hard, and I feel like my efforts paid off.
Why was it important to you to be at the top of the class? What was it about it that made you want to work hard for it?
I just want to make my mom proud, just make her smile, make her happy.
And I bet you she did.
She was.
Yeah.
She was proud.
Now, was she here when the name was called out? Or?
Yes, sir.
She was in here. So, could you see her reaction?
I didn't see her, but I heard her.
Oh, you heard her?
I heard
okay.
her.
Any teachers that stand out over the years, be it high school, middle school, elementary, that helped make you the salutatorian?
There were quite a few of them, man. Elementary school, I had, I think she was my first grade teacher. Her name was Miss Baxley.
Mm-hmm.
She might be my first or second grade teacher. She really got me going with this work stuff. I want to be on top of my game, everything. Middle school, I had a teacher. His name was Mr. Jackson. He came in. He was a mentor to me. He got me in this organization called Distinguished Gentlemen, and it really helped change me around, fix my attitude, all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's really high school. I'm not really sure about high school, but that's those two, really.
Now, you're going to leave here, you're going to college. Where are you going to go?
I'm going to USC.
Mm-hmm. Columbia or Columbia? Okay. And what do you plan to major in?
I'm majoring in chemical engineering.
Chemical engineering. What do you hope to do with that?
I'm hoping to work towards the honor college and transfer that to a petroleum engineering, so I can become a petroleum engineer.
Wow. What's got you interested in that? That's cool.
Rising gas prices, everything. I just want to work around that field, see if I can make a change.
Wow, well that's very good. Now, if you could picture your life how you want it to be 10 years from now, 15, whatever, what do you think your life will be like?
10, 15. I really want to own my own oil company, for being honest. I'm just hoping that comes true.
Yeah, that'll be neat. Now let me ask about Carvers Bay. You've been here 4 years, and of course at the middle school before that. What are you going to miss most about being here?
Probably the people. People here, it's like a family. Especially with sports and stuff. It's everybody connecting, coming together. It's great. I'm gonna miss that the most.
Well, let me ask you this. You are the graduating class that went through COVID in 2020. That year, how did it change you in any way? Because not being able to come to school, having to learn at home, did that inspire you more, or do you think it was a hindrance a little bit?
It was a hindrance because that 8th grade year when we left school, I was just I didn't really think much of it. I thought we were just going away for 2-3 weeks, and a month goes by, more time. We didn't get to experience the 8th grade graduation. Then that summer we're coming back to school, 9th grade. I'm not even at school. I'm online on the computer doing classes. 10th grade still not the same. It's a little half and half. Sometimes in person, sometimes at school. On the computer online. It was I really didn't think I would make it all the way here, but I did.
But you did. So it might have been a setback a little bit, but you pushed through it and got where you are. Now, if there's somebody going to be starting 9th grade, this August, and they say, "Man, I'd love to be the Val or Sal of Carvers Bay, in 4 years," what's your advice to them?
It's really just hard work and getting on your game, doing your work, not slacking. Just coming to school just to come to school. You got to come to school and want to learn and want to be better.
So I know one thing you did while you were at high school, you were big into sports, football, baseball. So what do you want to say to your coaches that helped you in that area?
I want to thank them for pushing me as hard as they did, telling me to keep on my work while maintaining like being good at sports and just being overall great. I don't think that
On Thursday night, you found out that you were the valedictorian for Carvers Bay High School. Was it a surprise, or did you kind of know what was going to happen?
I kind of knew it was going to happen because I was valedictorian since 9th grade, my freshman year. So I kind of knew, but at the same time, it was a surprise because I didn't know the other classmates' rankings. But I had a feeling.
Well, that is cool. So what was your reaction when Mr. Odom called your name last night?
It was a happy reaction. I was smiling. I was very proud of myself because that's a big accomplishment to me. That's a goal that I was trying to reach, and I finally reached that goal. So I was very happy, and I had a very happy reaction.
Now, you said it's a goal you were trying to reach, so you worked for this. It didn't just come naturally. You had to work for it.
Yes, sir.
And since 9th grade or middle school, I mean, how long back from now did you say, hey, I want to be the top of my class?
Since middle school. It started in middle school. That's when I started to realize just how important education is and grades, and I started to take everything seriously. And since 7th grade, I had it set in my mind that one of my goals was going to be to graduate as valedictorian.
Well, you did it. Congratulations on that. Now, what happens next? You going to college?
Yes, sir.
And where are you going to be going?
I'm going to USC in Columbia.
So you and the Salutatorian will be together again?
Yes,
in Columbia. What are you going to major in?
I'm majoring in pre-nursing.
So what do you hope to do with that? Where do you hope that takes you in a career?
After my 4 years at USC with my pre-nursing, first I'm going to start out like with my pre-nursing degree. I can get a job, hospital, and all of that. But I'm going to go to medical school, and I'm going to transfer over to pre-med because I want to be a pediatrician. My end goal is a pediatrician.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what is it about working with children that interests you?
I love kids and I love the medical field, and I started job shadowing at St. James Health and Wellness Pediatric Office here in Georgetown. And yeah, I found out that I really love kids, and I really love like trying to help them, the interactions, not just kids, like the kids my age, adolescents. Like I like working with that age group, and health is important to me, so it all pointed to being a pediatrician.
So if you can picture your life how you'd like it to be 10, 15 years from now, what would your life be like?
I would have my own pediatric office. I'll be working as a pediatrician, have my own house, making very good money, helping my family and friends with anything they need, giving back to my school and my community. Yes.
Now, 5, 10 years from now, this area, maybe not exactly where Carvers Bay is at, but most of Georgetown County is going to look a lot different.
Yes,
got a lot of growth coming. So would you want to come back here, or would you want to live somewhere else to do this, what you want to do?
What I found out about myself as I grew up is that I like to travel. So I think I'll travel a lot. So I think I'll probably live somewhere else, but I'll travel back here a lot, like very frequently, to give back to my community. Because without the community, my school, I wouldn't be where I am. So I want to give back to them.
Now, what is it about Carvers Bay you're going to miss the most once you leave?
Definitely the teachers and the staff, because they work hard to make sure I stayed on track, and they helped me get to where I need to be, and I'm always grateful for them for that. Just the environment, it's a very good environment, and I will miss that. I'll miss being around here in this area, being here at Carvers Bay.
Now, are there any teachers, whether it's elementary, middle, high, or all three, that just stand out that you feel made a difference in your life and made it possible to be where you are right now?
Yes, sir. It's a lot, from elementary school to high school.
All right, go for it. Whoever you want to say.
I'll start with elementary. Miss Gaster, that was my math teacher. She helped me a lot, always pushing me to keep going. Miss Page. Going to middle school, Mr. Austin, Mr. Enoch, my coach, Coach Kingsbury, Miss Gray, Miss Painter, Miss Kinlock, the guidance counselor, Principal Odom, and that's just a short list. I keep going.
Keep going on. Now, you mentioned a coach, so you do sports.
Yes, sir.
Well, what sports do you do?
I do basketball and volleyball.
So are you going to continue that in college?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you going to miss that?
Yes, sir.